Yay Media Group.
13 has been my lucky number for a while. Like, it's always a sign of good things to come for me.
This is 13, a Taylor Swift fan podcast, breaking down every song, every Easter egg, every era, and every theory. Hosted by the biggest Swifties, Nick Adams, Anna Szabo, Amy Nichols, and Lacey G.
Welcome to 13, a Taylor Swift fan podcast. My name's Nick Adams.
I'm Anna.
Amy.
And I'm Lacey G.
And today we are going to break down track number 13.
Yay. Ooh!
I Can Do It With a Broken Heart, which was written by Taylor Swift and Jack Antonoff. So I know that I'm going to love this song if those are the two that are on it. And it's one of those Taylor Swift songs that's, you know, obviously it's a very upbeat song, but it's pretty sad at the same time.
Oh, yeah.
And I just love that she's able to mix all those emotions up and come out with just an amazing pop song.
Yeah.
It's so good.
I saw someone describe it as a fake smile in music form. And I think that perfectly describes this song.
And even though the lyrics are such a bummer, it puts me in a good mood.
Yeah.
Like, it kind of gives me a little positivity that, like, okay, times are tough right now. Things aren't going great, but I can get through this.
Yeah.
You know, every emotion is temporary, no matter what. Every sad emotion is temporary. Every happy moment is temporary. And so it's like, okay, let's keep going forward.
Yeah,
That's what I get out of this song.
Well, it's self-deprecating but encouraging at the same time.
Absolutely.
You know, because it's like, I'm so depressed, like it's my birthday, but I can do it with a broken heart. Like, I can do it. And I have proof time and time again that I can do it, you know?
And I just love the almost sarcastic attitude and mood she has when she's performing this.
Yes.
It's just her facial expressions, her movements when she's on tour, when she's performing this song. It is, like Lacey, like you were just saying, like it is such a fake smile
But
when she's performing this. I love it.
Have you noticed when she performs it? Because the Tortured Poets Department, we know, was written during the Eras tour, right? Like, it's insane that it was written during the tour, then incorporated into the tour while the tour is still going on. Like, that is absolutely baffling that we're experiencing that, and we just don't talk about it enough. But anyway, I Can Do It With a Broken Heart, the song itself, you know, in the context of the Eras tour of having to perform when she's going through so much stuff personally and all of that. And like in the production of the song, you can hear it, you know, that like you hear like the in-ears, like the 1, 2, like what she's hearing on stage. When she performs it, the choreography of I Can Do It With a Broken Heart is all of the other choreography from the tour. Have you noticed?
I guess I haven't paid that much attention to it.
I'll send you a video because there's somebody that put it side by side of like the choreography that she does during other parts of the show, and then where she does it in I Can Do It With a Broken Heart. Like the entire choreography of I Can Do It With a Broken Heart is just a mashup of all the choreography on during the rest of the show.
I do remember hearing that. I just had forgotten about it.
Which is just crazy when you realize it, because as a standalone, it is just kind of, you know, there's so much personality and stuff out there. But when you realize that, she's doing this part of Fearless, she's doing this part of Reputation, like this part, you know, of whatever. And it's just like an extra added layer of, it's just so meta of like how you're watching the Eras tour at the Eras tour during the Eras tour. You know what I mean? Like,
even down to
crazy.
Passing Cam the mic for the 1, 2, 3, 4,
Yeah.
just like she does during 22. Like there's very specific which is incredible. Just exactly what you said, Anna. Just incredible that she's showing her life at the Eras tour while she's singing a song about breaking down during the Eras tour.
Yeah, there's a lot of layers.
I hope I'm not jumping ahead of what anyone has prepared today, but this also brings back happy memories of Lacey, like you're saying about how she's talking about her personal life during the Eras tour. This is when Travis made a big cameo at the Eras tour, because right before they perform this song, it's usually Cam and Jan. Yeah, they're propping Taylor up like she's a doll, she's a dummy. Taylor's kind of pouting. She doesn't want to perform because she has a broken heart.
Yeah.
And they're like taking her clothes off, changing her, and moving, you know, standing her up, moving her around. And that's when Travis came up with those two guys in a tuxedo, and he carries Taylor Swift, and there's all these great pictures of him. It's like he's carrying her across the threshold,
And he's beaming looking
and he is
at
so
her.
happy when she's walking away. It's just like the best couples picture
proud.
ever.
Well-
and so it's just a really cool moment on tours with this song.
And the fact that she, right before that, plays The Smallest Man Who Ever Lived, and he picks her up off the ground, puts color back in her face. Like she said, color's just now returning to my face. When this happened at Wembley Stadium in London, June 23rd.
A moment in Swiftery.
Mm-hmm. And in typical 13 podcast fashion, we talked about it, doing a Swiftie, and said, I wonder whose idea this was. How did it happen? And then like later that day or the next day or so, Travis and Jason Kelsey talked about it on the New Heights podcast and did reveal this.
Somehow you made your way onto Era's stage.
I did.
Whose idea was this?
I initially mentioned it to Tay. I was like, how funny would it be if I just like rolled out on one of the bikes during the 1989, like that era? She started laughing. She was like, would you seriously be up for like doing something like that? And I was just like, are you what?
Yeah.
Sure enough, she found the perfect part of the show for me to come in.
You guys killed it. It was so fun to watch.
I always wanted to pull out this move, but I never knew like when I should pull it out. And it was the Dumb and Dumber, Jim Carrey, him like doing tap dances.
Oh, yes.
That's one of my favorite moves of all time.
You also did the heel click.
Classic.
Even just this picture on the left of you looking at Tay and just a smile from ear to ear. Did you ever think in a million years you'd be a backup dancer? You got a lot of help.
Are you kidding me? I was up there with 3 professionals. You can do no wrong when Taylor's on stage. She's the best to do it.
Yes, you can do some wrong. You can mess up a show.
The one thing I told myself is do not drop the baby. Do not drop Taylor on your way over this damn couch. I was going to do some extra stuff, and who knows, maybe if I ever do it again, I might do it. But the golden rule was do not drop Taylor. Get her to the couch.
Don't drop the football. No fumbles. No fumbles.
Hold on to the Coach B. Enemy always used to say that ball has our dreams, goals, and aspirations. You do not drop that ball. Shout out to Tay for letting me jump on stage with her. Who knows? Might not be the last time.
I think that was the last time.
I think so. I think so.
It was.
Yeah. But that makes it that one time
Right.
it was so special.
Yeah.
And I love that they call her Tay.
Tay.
I know.
I do remember seeing headlines, clickbait headlines. Travis reveals his nickname for Taylor. Like it was going to be this super crazy inside joke. It's Tay.
Tay.
Which is great. That's great.
That's so cute. And Jason called her Tay also.
Tay. I do love, this is an obvious thing while we're talking about this relationship, how we were saying that this song, a lot of this album was written during the tour. This relationship has been taking place during the tour.
Yeah.
And how she's saying, I can do it with a broken heart. Well, the light at the end of that tunnel was him.
Yeah.
Really cool.
He started off as a fan at the stadium, like just the rest of us, and then ended up working his way into her heart and at that one point into the tour.
Yeah.
But he has been a big part of this tour, even just fans getting excited to see him come up and support. Taylor Swift noticing him during August on the show in Dublin whenever he was at a wedding the night before and shouldn't have been able to make it. Her changing to the guy on the Chiefs coming home to me and getting off stage and kissing him. Like just watching their relationship happen and take place during this tour has been incredible to watch.
And I wonder, because during some of those moments that you just mentioned, there have been camera crews around Taylor since the beginning of the Eras tour. So I'm really curious to see what we get to eventually see in a documentary or docuseries, and if like Travis will be in it, because the cameras are around during those moments, you know?
So we originally got the lyric video, and then later on we have the official music video, which is behind the scenes, which is documentary style.
Yeah.
So here's hoping.
Here's to hoping. I know. So cool. And I do think, in the context of Taylor, I think, this is in reference to the Eras tour. But I feel like there's also been so many times throughout her career where she has had to do it with a broken heart, just like in general. I remember when the album first came out, and we had been talking about how, in her lyrics and her songwriting in Tortured Poets, it's more I feel like it's more straightforward in terms of like her fame and things like that. Where at first, like when I first heard this song, I was like, oh, I can't relate to that at all because I don't know what it's like to perform in a stadium. But then when you think about it in like the context of your own life, like having to fake it till you make it in whatever that may be, whether it's just like going to work when you're having a really bad day or having to be nice to your family member that you secretly hate, whatever it is, but like fake it till you make it. And I think it took a second for me to realize, no, that is like incredibly relatable.
Yeah.
And I think that's kind of a theme with a lot of this album.
Yeah.
Because this is so personal. A lot of these things she writes about. And I think maybe that may have been some of the criticism she got when this album first came out. She's writing about these things that are just so personal that maybe not a lot of people can relate to. But then as you digest this more and more and you sit with it and you go back and re-listen, you're like, oh.
I have felt that.
Yeah, I totally get that.
Yeah.
The show must go on. The show must go on. And even though we're big nowadays on taking mental health days and mental health breaks and stuff, you can't always life won't allow you to do that. Work won't allow you to do that. If you're having a bad moment that's lasting longer than a day or so, you can't just put your life on hold. You do have to get yourself up and put it together, even though it's hard. And to see her doing this and then go back and looking at the footage, hearing some of the stuff that she has said before in speeches, which we will be playing here in a bit, seeing her cry during Lover and not realizing it the first time, and seeing all these people who have her back in so many ways. If you're up there crying, they're not gonna zoom in on her face. I saw her at the Chiefs game recently, and all the photographers, her bodyguards were telling them, stand up, she's in a skirt. Like making sure that they have her back so no one's taking inappropriate pictures of her. She's a woman walking in a skirt. You need to stand up if you're going to take a picture of her.
Yeah.
This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp. I just wanted to take a moment to thank somebody in my life who does absolutely everything for me, and that is, of course, my mom. I try to see my mom as often as I can, and sometimes she is my therapist, and this is why I wanted to tell you about BetterHelp. This month is all about gratitude, and along with the person I just shouted out, my own mom, there is another person that we don't thank enough, and that is ourselves. It's sometimes hard to remind ourselves that we're just trying our best to make sense of everything, and in this crazy world, that isn't easy. So here's a reminder to send some thanks to the people in your life, including yourself. Sometimes you just want to unload, and sometimes you want to just, recognize what it is that you've been doing this year. This time of year is especially naturally stressful, especially for us pathological people pleasers. And talking to a therapist can help you organize your thoughts, set healthy boundaries, empower you to be the best version of yourself. If you're thinking of starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It is entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. You just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist, and you can switch therapists at any time for no additional charge. Let the gratitude flow with BetterHelp. Visit BetterHelp.com/TaylorSwiftFan today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/TaylorSwiftFan.
Let's get into some of these lyrics, shall we?
Mm-hmm.
She starts off by singing, I can read your mind. And then this next line is in quotes. She's having the time of her life. People are looking at Taylor.
Mm-hmm.
She's having the time of her life.
She's performing.
She is. Look at her up there. She's having a great time. There in her glittering prime, the lights refract, sequin stars off, her silhouette every night. Refract is not a word I hear in songs often.
No.
Refract.
I
Yes, that's
wouldn't think
definitely
so.
added to the list of words that Taylor is somehow able to add in that nobody else would put in a song. So, yes, she's up there. She's on stage. She's in the prime of her life.
Yeah.
It's great. She's sparkly. She's glittery. She's very bejeweled.
Yeah.
This is great.
Look at her.
Yeah.
She's winning night after night as
Absolutely.
she goes on and performs for us.
Sold out tour. What could possibly be wrong? You know?
Then Taylor says, I can show you lies.
Oh,
And then
yeah.
that's when the dance director's going, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Like, yeah, like in her ear.
Uh-huh,
It's so crazy.
And she continues by saying, because I'm a real tough kid. I can handle my shit. They said, babe, you got to fake it till you make it. And I did.
And I did.
Mm-hmm.
I love this song, like you're saying. It's so upbeat and so catchy. Kids love this song.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah.
Younger Swifties love this song because it's so upbeat they can like dance to it. I saw a video from like a dad that went to the Eras tour with his daughter. She must have been like 11-ish, give or take. And in the video, he had said that she had said, she was like, I'm not going to cuss because I don't feel comfortable cussing.
In front of dad?
In front of dad. And the next clip comes on, and it's this one. She's like, I can handle my shit. And it's so funny.
It all went out the window.
It's so funny. And it's like this sweet, sweet, sweet girl. And all the comments are like, she had to just let it out, you know? She was in therapy at that moment, therapeutic, cathartic, with an ocean of Swifties just all screaming out these lyrics. And it's so cute. Like, it's so cute hearing kids go, I'm a real tough kid. It's so cute.
And Anna, like you already said earlier, baby, you got to fake it till you make it. And I did. She's had to do this so many times.
Yeah.
She's determined.
And she's up there. She is performing no matter what happens.
Because I also think about it like, I feel like the Tortured Poets department as a whole, and this song especially, I think it's a very, very interesting look into the mind of the world's biggest pop star right now, right? Like, she doesn't do interviews anymore. She kind of only, she'll like have her like little speeches and stuff at the Eras shows, but it's always like she's just being thankful. She'll say something here or there, but through these lyrics and like through this album, we get to like really understand like the way that she's thinking while she's like on the world's biggest stage. So it's like so insane to think that we have that privilege of like knowing that, but also just like I think about the amount of times that she's had to go up there and put on a show when she's not doing well because of things that we don't even know. Yes, we knew that she was going through an intense breakup, like that was very, very public, but there's probably so many other things that she's dealing with that we just have no idea about.
Yeah.
And every single night she still gets up there and puts on an incredible show for all of her fans.
Yeah, you don't always have to go up there and fake it till you make it just with relationships, like you're saying. I mean, she could be frustrated with something that's going on with her label. She'd be frustrated with something that's going on with family or friends or something like that.
Or maybe she's just exhausted, like from like traveling, you know? Like have you seen those jokes where it's like Taylor after performing 3 Eras shows and it's like literally her looking amazing like Tay Princess at the Chiefs game, and then it's like me after attending 1 Eras show and it's like a cat like in bed like sick, like being like I need to recharge. Like, she could just be so tired and so exhausted, but yeah, you just never know.
Well, shortly before the breakup was announced, Taylor Swift and Joe Alwyn's 6-year relationship was announced to be over on April 8th, 2023. This was on March 18th, 2023, so just right before that. She gave this speech in Glendale Night 2. Was that the night that you were there? Okay. She gave this speech in Glendale Night 2, and it's so true just because you never know what's going on with somebody.
One thing that strikes me as I'm walking around looking at you guys and seeing you like singing and connecting with different songs or just, you know, just being yourself, is that everybody in the world has something going on right now, had something going on in the past, has had to go through a lot of things, overcome a lot of things, and we have absolutely no idea when we're walking around in a stadium of 70,000 people. We have no idea what people are covering up and what they're really working hard to overcome at this given moment. And I think that music is really, really, you know, it conjures something. Like, music is like when you smell somebody's perfume or cologne or something that you used to know. It just brings everything back up. And so, I don't know, I was thinking about that tonight, and I was thinking that, I was just thinking how everybody here is trying.
Yeah, then she performed This Is Me Trying. That was my first ever surprise song. But she did that whole speech, and I was like, she's about to play a mirror ball.
Joke's on you.
But This Is Me Trying was so perfect. Perfection.
Mm-hmm.
So Taylor continues singing in the song, Lights, Camera, Bitch, Smile. Now, this is the derogatory term. Is this the derogatory way of saying bitch, or is this the, like, family, friends, like, get it together, girl, get out there and smile. You know what I'm saying? Like how some people use that as a term of endearment, or is this the negative term of endearment?
No, I don't think anyone
this
on
is-
stage with her would use a derogatory way.
Yeah,
So if this is about her being on stage, we're
And
seeing
people
her,
making her get up there and do it when she doesn't want to?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's tough. She knows she has to.
I think it's more of like a command.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lights, camera, bitch, smile.
Yeah.
Even when you want to die. He said he'd love me all his life. But that life was too short. Breaking down, I hit the floor. All the pieces of me shattered as the crowd was chanting,
More.
I just feel bad singing that now.
I know. But I do also kind of enjoy that has, when the crowd chants, more. That's like one of those call and response things that people do at the Eras Tour now.
Yeah.
It's like, 1, 2, 3, let's go, bitch, or whatever it is. I do kind of like that. It's like an interactive audience thing.
It's hard not to.
Right.
I also saw somebody point out that it feels a little Black Mirror-ish.
Yeah.
To be performing that there, as we are screaming more, wanting more, always wanting more from her. Just, it feels, I mean, it's beautiful, and I'm glad that it's in there, but it is just like, oh, should I stop? Should I stop asking?
It's a bit of an existential crisis moment.
When I kind of feel a little called out, sometimes she has words for her fans as well to say back off.
Yeah.
Even like now, she released 30 plus songs, and for like a week, Swifties were satisfied. And then after that, Swifties were like, what's next? What is next?
Always.
You just released your most heartbreaking personal album, but we're still wanting more.
Yeah.
Even when you're
It's-
pouring
yeah.
your soul out to us.
It's never enough.
Yeah, it's never enough for us.
It's never enough. But even like in the context of like, yes, music and things like that too, but also regardless, she donates to charity, but it's still not enough.
Never
Why don't
enough.
you, hey, well, you donated $5 million. That's great. Why don't you donate $6 million? It's like, they're always wanting more.
Yep. I was grinning like I'm winning. I was hitting my marks because I can do it with a broken heart.
That's
One,
a cool part
two,
in the choreography
three,
too, because she like literally hits her mark.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I saw a comment on Reddit. Master Training said she can do it with a broken heart and in heels. Meanwhile, me with a bad sinus infection, I cannot do it with a sinus infection. I cry a lot, but I'm not productive unless it's snot. Please come and take my job today.
She gets into the chorus here, and it's definitely giving like Blank Space vibes. It's like just so tongue in cheek and playful yet sad at the same time. I'm so depressed I act like it's my birthday every day.
I know.
I'm so obsessed with him, but he avoids me like the plague.
Like, how can you make that sound so cheerful?
Right.
But it really is like, yeah, I'm so depressed I act like it's my birthday, like meaning like I need to make today feel like it's special so that I can not be depressed.
Well, all the glitter and girlhood and girly pop that she puts on during this Eras tour, that's like getting super dressed up for your birthday or something. That's putting your best foot forward whenever you're not feeling well, and you still get glittery and shiny and put on a complete show.
She goes on to say, I cry a lot, but I am so productive. It's an art. I love that. It's an art.
That's an excellent way to describe Taylor Swift.
Sure. You know you're good when you can even do it with a broken heart. So wonderful. She goes on in her second verse to say, I can hold my breath. I've been doing it since he left.
She screams that. She screams that part during the Eras tour.
I keep finding his things in drawers. Crucial evidence I didn't imagine the whole thing.
Yeah, I love that line.
Crucial
Because it was
evidence.
it was so brief and so intense, and then gone, ghosted. I'm out of here. So did this even happen? Did I just imagine the whole thing? But then you find little evidence here and there that no, this happened.
The painful reminder.
And then she goes on to, she's got to snap herself out of it. She's got to pull herself up by her bootstraps. And she says, I'm sure I can pass this test. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because I'm a real tough kid.
I can handle my shit.
They said, baby, you got to fake it till you make it.
And I did.
Lights, camera, bitch, smile.
And
Stilettos for miles. Has anyone ever tracked how much she walks during the Eras tour. And I'm now having like a recollection of that when it first started.
I'm not sure, but I know that like she's just letting us know what a physical toll
Totally.
this is taking on her body. Yeah, it's a lot.
And to wear those shoes while performing, I made the rookie mistake. Whenever I went to go see Nikki Glaser, I put on boots that I would not wear to a concert because I knew that they were uncomfortable. My big toe, I quit feeling it for like 5 hours, I think. It was really, really uncomfortable boots. But I thought like, I'm not going to a concert, not realizing still going to a concert venue, still a lot of walking around that you have to do. And she's up there in those shoes. I love cute shoes. I love cute shoes, but I know my limits and I'm not wearing those whenever I'm going to be doing a lot of walking. And she's up there performing in stilettos
For miles.
I think about it all the time. Like, okay, y'all remember last year when I sneezed too hard and pulled my back?
I do.
Yeah.
I would not have been able to go on and perform. What if Taylor sneezes too hard? She still has to go and
Gotta
perform.
get up there.
How did she do that? She's stronger than me.
And at the beginning, I'm hopping back to the beginning of this performance whenever she takes her clothes off and she's essentially in bra and panties and they put a jacket on her. But how vulnerable is that you're getting down to what people wear underneath their clothes?
Yeah.
And I mean, it's not much different than a bikini or something, but also who's wearing a bikini in public? It's so vulnerable for her to take everything off because she is showing you all of herself right there.
And it's her being vulnerable, but it's also maybe people stripping her down, tearing her down in every sense of the word. And then she's got to put a smile on and get going. In Stilettos for Miles, he said he'd love me for all time, but that time was too
quite
short. Breaking down, I hit the floor. All the pieces of me shattered as the crowd was chanting,
More!
I was grinning like I'm winning. I was hitting my marks because I can do it with the broken heart.
It's
It's just so like again, like we were saying, like it's so sad and it's so heartbreaking, but so upbeat. And it's almost like I feel like that's kind of what you say to yourself, like in the mirror, like when you're having a bad day, but you got to get out there. You're like, I'm a real tough kid.
Yeah, it's a little pump, psyching yourself up.
Psyching yourself up, yeah.
I'm so depressed, I act like it's my birthday every day. I'm so obsessed with him, but he avoids me like the plague. I cry a lot, but I'm so productive. It's an art. You know you're good when you can even do it with a broken heart. And she kind of trails off as the outro of the song. She says, you know you're good when you can even do it with a broken heart. You know you're good. She's like off mic at times.
Yeah. And I'm
good. Because I'm
miserable.
Okay, this is definitely blank spacey.
And nobody even knows.
She's like bashing the car with the club, and she's like, she's going crazy at this
Yeah.
point.
Right.
But
Like
she's great.
purposefully,
Yeah. And nobody even knows.
Yeah, it's like you used to try to like sing that with Crazy.
Yes. And of course, what a great line that she closes the whole song with.
Try and come for my job.
Try and come for my job.
But I like how she says it on tour. Try and come for my job.
So I didn't even pick up on that until the Eras tour. I heard it at the end of the song and it didn't really just register because she's not as loud and in your face about it whenever she delivers that. It's kind of off mic, not really way too loud. She's doing it like that.
Try and come for my job. She says it like that, right?
Yeah. But then whenever she does that at the Eras tour, and then that completes the Eras tour set, the Tortured Poets Apartment set on the Eras tour. And then she goes into her secret songs after that. This song was a grower for me. I liked it more whenever I saw it and heard it on the Eras tour. Whenever I first heard it, I liked it. There's a lot that I like about this song, but it was so dramatic that it took me a minute to not feel silly whenever I'm hearing, I'm so depressed, I act like it's my birthday. That line was a little much for me at first. Now, I mean, I think it's perfect. I wouldn't change anything ever about Taylor Swift songs, but seeing it on the Eras tour was different for me and really made me appreciate it more.
I get that. It's definitely a very theatrical song. It's a very over-the-top, sarcastic, tongue-in-cheek song.
Oh, yeah.
With some deep lyrics.
And that's the way it is on tour, too, with, like, the curtain, like, the visuals of the theatrics,
Yes.
the theater. It's like the other side of the lucky one,
And I mean, there is a saying in show business: the show must go on,
The show
no matter
must
what.
go on.
Yeah.
So,
Do you
get up
guys
there,
feel
sweetie.
like? Do you guys feel like you ever have to do it with a broken heart, whatever that may be?
Maybe not a broken heart.
Maybe when you're just in a funk?
Yeah.
Okay, I go do
Fake it
this.
till you make it. I
Fake it
guess.
till you
make it.
Better question. Do you feel like you have to fake it till you make it?
Yeah, but I gotta say, sometimes if you put a smile on, just putting a smile, even if it's a fake smile, it does help a little bit.
But I don't want someone, and women get this a lot. You look so much prettier if you smiled. I don't want
I
to get
hate
that
that.
from people.
I
hate
have a
that.
picture
I mean, it's
in
true,
my
but-
in my.
I'm just kidding.
Wow.
Kidding.
Okay, Nick, I'm going to look at you while I say this. I have a picture in my bathroom that's two girls that says, you girls would be so much prettier if you smile. And they both middle fingers up,
Yeah.
putting their smile on.
Right.
That's
for
pretty
them.
good.
Yeah, that's great. But yeah, you have to. I feel like I'm constantly faking it, to be honest. I'm trying to make it. I'm tired of being in the faking it stage. But as you get older, you realize you can't control everything, that life is just full of surprises. Some of them fun, some of them unfun. And I feel like I'm just constantly learning and faking it. My grandma told me at Easter, she was like, oh, but you're so tough. You'll figure it out. And I said, I'm tired of being tough. I don't want to be tough.
Yeah.
I'm
tired
tired
of-
of easy for once.
Tired of handling my shit.
Yeah. Yeah. But I feel like I just never expected my life to be like this. It's not a bad life. It's just a surprising one.
Yeah.
So I feel like I'm constantly faking it. So Taylor Swift did release a music video to this, and this was released on the final night in London. At the end of midnight set, the last thing that she did was release this. Well, a lot of people leave. A lot of people leave during midnights, which is insane to
They
me.
leave during the set?
Some people
Or
do.
a couple of songs
beat
early.
traffic.
Yeah, just to beat traffic. Bree, who went to her first, my best friend Bree, who went to her first Eras tour, noticed it in New Orleans and was like, is this a bathroom break? What, like, why are so many people getting up to leave? But anyway, released the video that night. And people think, like what was mentioned earlier, that this is alluding to an Eras Tour documentary because there's so much high quality footage from all of the tour.
Yeah, it's not footage that was just recorded last week.
Not just from the Tortured Poets department set. This is from her doing the video that's on screen during Anti-Hero with the monster on the hill. They said the jump that she makes is from one of her nights in Glendale. So this has been recorded this whole time, and people also think it's suspicious that she labeled this music video official video and not official music video, which is normally how she names them, or she even has like behind the scenes, and she didn't do that. And then she also trademarked I Can Do It With a Broken Heart. So people are thinking that's going to be part of the Eras Tour documentary. And a fan favorite that she put in that music video is the cleaning cart. It's been long rumored that Taylor Swift, that's how she gets on stage, in the cleaning cart, and she does confirm that. And someone pointed out, I can show you lies, comes up as she's inside the cleaning cart.
There is one shot in the official video that it's the camera's from the other side of the door, and the person on
great
the
song.
bike is the person on the bike is going through that very narrow door. That seems like a nightmare. I would hit those sides so hard. Riding a bike is difficult. It's been a while, but that part specifically, I'm like, that's scary.
Especially on stage.
Yes.
Did you ever see the videos of Travis Kelce? It was right after he joined her on stage, and how he had said that he joked about, oh, what if I ride one of the bikes during 1989? Like a week later, when they were just traveling around Europe or something, there's like a video of him like on a bike just casually through like the streets of Italy or something, and he's going like super, super slow because he's trying to like avoid people. And fans were like, Travis, maybe it's good that you didn't do that.
Taylor's like, let's do something different.
What about a different part of the show?
I really liked in the video how we got to see her traveling underneath the long stage.
Yeah.
'Cause she did that in the Reputation tour. She had a little tunnel that she would get on, like a little, it's like a little seat, and
Yeah.
she kind of lay down and like zoom the 50 yards across the stage and stuff. It was really cool that it's like, okay, after she dives in, after the surprise songs, she just zooms all the way back. I think that's how most people assume she did it, but it's just cool to see.
It's cool to see, but like some of it feels like illegal to see. Like,
Right, like,
some of
ooh,
it feels like I
secrets.
shouldn't be seeing that. Like there was one clip, not from the music video, but just from somebody at the show, that I guess they had like a good angle of like the top of the stage, and you see it like open where she's about to come out for the Tortured Poets part, and you see her just like crawl like onto there and like wait to be like lifted up, and she's just waiting there, and then she like, you know, goes up on stage and starts performing. But like seeing her like crawl like that, just because since it's from above, you see all the people that are on the floor that don't see her like in the stage. They're just like, you know, so excited, and you just like, it just feels illegal to see that.
Sure.
I know,
Like,
but does it take the magic away? Because I still want to see.
No, I do.
I like it.
it's like really cute and like really fun to like see. It's like weirdly humanizing, I guess,
Yeah.
like to pull the curtain back like quite literally
Right.
like that. But it's like you like, I don't know, you just kind of realize like, yeah, like she's a performer like putting on this show. Like I don't know, this entire experience has been so like existential.
And we wondered what happened whenever she dives into the stage. And she does show that on this video. Also, people wonder if Travis Kelce was spotted in this music video.
Right.
So
Oh yeah.
there's a scene where she's dancing. She's in the all lilac outfit. And there's a blurry man seated at a table in a white long sleeve and black pants and seemingly has facial hair. And someone thinks that was Travis Kelce. This is at the minute 18 mark. And
Seemingly ranch and seemingly facial hair.
facial hair. Yeah. I did copy and paste that. That was a great pickup there, Amy. But I mean, he's just so blurry you can't really tell. But people wonder if that's him or not. And then gushed about him making his seemingly music video debut as well.
That's
Aw, I love them.
Well, what a great song.
cute. Agreed.
What a great song. Hopefully no one here has to fake it today. Hopefully everyone's doing okay.
Today's been good.
Today's been good. Okay.
Agreed.
Great.
Tomorrow though,
We don't
no
know.
promises.
I do want to say just a couple funny comments that I read. Cornballer _ victim 13 said, this song feels like Bejeweled got put in a psych ward. And Emerald Trust 2222 said, psych ward Barbie, but in the best way. Because people were wondering why this song didn't make it on Barbie. I mean, it came out after, but this would have been, Barbie had a lot of questions about death and feeling different ways. So this would have been a good song for Barbie.
Well, thank you so much for joining us on this episode. If you haven't already, subscribed to us on whatever podcasting platform you're listening to us on right now. Check us out on our YouTube channel as well. All of our contact info, our website, email, phone number, it is all in the description of this podcast. And join us next time because we're going to break down a song that when we saw the name of the song before the album came out, we were like, that's going to be a deep song. And then the song came out and we thought, wow, that's a deep song. We're going to break down The Smallest Man Who Ever Lived. Brace yourself. I'll brace myself.
Thanks for listening. The Third Teen, a Taylor Swift fan podcast. Subscribe for free and leave a positive review on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or Google Podcasts.